Welcome to episode 24 of Boston Swap, a Director of Football Challenge here on Boss United FM. Boston United of Conference North and Boston Town of the United Counties League were switched in the non-league football pyramid. I took over at United down at level 9 and have won a promotion every season since. We also won the FA Vars. This season we overtook the club's original status and played at the highest level of non-league football. The last episode was the FA Cup 4th round home defeat to Championship side Fulham, who have since won promotion to the Premier League. In the 15 league games afterwards, we have lost 3 of them, which is very out of sorts for us. We did, however, secure the league title on the 27th of February away at Southport. We've advanced into the final of the FA Trophy for the 3rd consecutive year, and it is this game against National League South strugglers Kingstonian which will be the focus of this episode. Having lost the previous 2 finals, this will be the first of the 3 where we go in as heavy favourites. We've played a couple of pre-final friendlies against Grimsby Town and Scunthorpe United, both of League 2 and both comfortably beaten. Towards the end of the transfer window at the end of March, Mr Transfer Genius, my Director of Football, signed a couple of players on loan. Centre-back Lee Rose from Middlesbrough and Alex Sutton, a striker from Watford. Charlie Durdy completed his move to Portsmouth for an initial £26,000 that was in progress at the time of the last episode. Regarding previous transfers, I have cashed in the sell-on clauses for 2 players, midfielder Ben Harley and goalkeeper Liam Hill, to bring in a total of £571,000. This is money the club desperately needed, having spent way too much on wages this season, which is handled by the Director of Football, of course. We ended the league season a massive 32 points clear of Curzon Ashton, who sneaked into 2nd place. They will play Halifax in the playoff final shortly. We earned a record 111 points, but didn't quite score 100 goals. Yeovil Town, Chorley, Cambridge United and Southport were all relegated. Boston Town were relegated again after last year's 12th place finish. They'll be playing at a level lower than they originally were and do play at in real life. They won 2 of their first 3 games of the season, but none since. We are missing the services of our backup fullbacks Hunt and Norval Williams, however thankfully both Wade and Sayer are fit to start. Burrows has now turned 18 and cemented his place in the team at centre-back. Terrell Whittaker ended with 38 league goals and claimed the all-time National League record for goals in a season. He's on 6 cup goals too, so 44 in total. Hopefully he'll sign off the season with a goal or 2 at Wembley. Here we go. Season ends at Wembley yet again. Another FA Trophy final. It's getting a bit regular this, but obviously we won't be doing this next year because we won't be entering the FA Trophy. We'll be in the League Cup and the EFL Trophy next year instead. It's nice to play a team that's lower down in the pyramid than us, so hopefully this should be fairly straightforward. Maybe Whittaker can get a couple of goals and shoot us to victory, but let's get the game underway. Right, they've got the ball in the centre of the pitch. They've gone through and it's Crocker, but Slicker saves it and Sayer keeps it in. Right, we've got a corner with Khan. It's been headed just over by Burrows. Another corner. Khan to take on the other side this time, and Burrows heads it over yet again. Well, we've gone in at the break 0-0. We've had those 2 chances from the corners. Burrows rising highest on both. But we've not scored yet. Haygarth is struggling with a knock. I think it was a tight groin. So we do have Chilvers on the bench, who himself is just recovering from injury. So to me, it makes perfect sense just to swap them over. See if Chilvers can create a few more chances for us. Let's go into the second half. Right, they're trying to bring the ball forward. They get it in central midfield, but Morris is there to get the ball back, but gives it away. Arthur on the left-hand side for them. He's cutting inside. Gives it to Thompson at left back, but here's Morris. It's through on goal. Is he going to have a shot? He does, but it goes well wide. 66 minutes gone. I think it's time to make a second substitution. I think Morris is going to be the one that comes off, and Landim can go and play on that right-hand side. Right, we've got a free kick with Khan. He shoots. I think he's hit the bar. No, it's saved, but Apoku is there, and he taps in the rebound. The attacking midfielder we've got on loan from Leeds United. Didn't have a great start to his career at Boston, but he certainly started scoring a few goals, and that's an interesting way of tapping the ball home. Pretty much tackled the defender into the net. Throwing with Wade to Apoku. Maduro's got it on the halfway line. Out to Wade. It's coming inside. Spreads it to Apoku. Through to Khan, but Kenny saves it. Right, Arthur on the left. Gives it to his fullback, Thompson, but Landim steals it off him. He's going through on goal. He shoots, but Kenny's there again. Another corner. It's with Khan. It's Apoku, and there's a Duro. He puts it home, and that should be the game. That should be the FA Trophy for us. 7 minutes to go. We've gone 2-0 up against a team from the level below. As the corner came in from Khan. Aduro's there, a couple of yards out to smash it home. Right, we've got a free kick just inside our own half. It's launched forward towards Whittaker. He's through on goal, but Kenny makes a fantastic save. It's another corner. Khan puts it in. It's to Burrows. Gets it on target this time, but Kenny saves. But we'll make this final substitution. I think I'm going to bring off the fullback Wade, and youngster Connor Bow can come on for him. He's not played too many games, being the backup to the backup, but he gets his run out at Wembley. And that's full time. We do finally lift the FA Trophy. Third time of asking. A comfortable 2-0 victory. It means we do the non-league double of winning both the National League and the FA Trophy. Absolutely dominated that game. 61% possession, 28 shots, just the 9 on target. And their keeper played pretty well. Made 2 or 3 really good saves. But it was 2 fairly late goals that secured the win in the end. There we go, we celebrate a double. 19,361 in attendance at Wembley. I think it was mostly Boston fans. Get a little bit of prize money, 67,000. And the medals are handed out to 25 players who've played at least once in the tournament for us. The board are happy that we've won the tournament. And Kingstonian go down as the biggest overachievers of the FA Trophy. Kingstonian have finished in 9th place in the National League South, which is a little bit higher than when their semi-finals were played, where I think they were down in 15th. So they've done well to end the season with a final at Wembley. But now we need to go forward to the season awards. And here we go then. 2 players have entered the overall best 11. So Otis Khan and John Wade. So Khan is the winger who can play on both sides, but normally on the left. And then Wade is our normal right back. If we take a look at the statistics, so Wade has now played 91 games for us, averaging just over 7. And Otis Khan is on 95 games, has scored 23 goals, which is a pretty decent record for an inside forward, and averaging just over 7.25. Francisco Landim now has 187 appearances since this game started and is therefore the leading appearance holder under my reign. The end of season awards. Max Haygarth got player of the season, just ahead of Terrell Whittaker, by 34% to 30. Otis Khan came in third place. Goal of the season was Max Haygarth against Yeovil Town in January. So throw into Haygarth, he gets it and absolutely lampoons it into the side netting. Haygarth also got Young Player of the Season. Top goal scorer, as always, Terrell Whitaker, 44 goals this time. Highest average rating, Max Haygarth. And then most assists, Otis Khan, he got 16. The goalkeeper yet again gets the best pass completion rate of 88%. That was Kieran Slicker. And most player of the match was Terrell Whitaker with 11. John Wade managed to get 13 yellow cards this season. And Chad Shelley, the young ball-winning midfielder, managed to pick up 2 red cards. Season review, a little bit disappointed to only get to the 4th round of the FA Cup this season after last year's heroics of a quarter-final appearance, but we did win the National League and the FA Trophy. Match of the season went to a 7-1 victory away at Woking, which was the game before we clinched the title. Just 7 days before that game, we did actually lose at home to Spennymoor Town by 2-0, and that goes down as the moment to forget. Big increase in average attendance this year, 3,600, which as it shows is 71% of capacity. Just the 30 players used this season, which takes us down to 2nd place. Club vision, a couple of things seem to have been added. We're still trying not to sign players over the age of 30, but we're now looking to make the most of set pieces and play high tempo pressing football. To be fair, we do both of those already. Next season we're only thinking about finishing in the top half of League 2, which is understandable, and then try and make the playoffs the year after. Squad are now on holiday. And it looks like it's between me and Pete Wild, who is the manager of Halifax, for the Vanarama National League Manager of the Year. We'll take a look at the win percentages. I'm massively up there, so I think we'll be kind and we'll go for Paul McKenna. And that's been a fantastic end to the season. We won our last 4 league games, a couple of friendlies against League 2 opposition, very, very comfortably. And then we won the FA Trophy final by 2-0 against Kingstonian. The board might be looking for top half next season, but I reckon we could potentially make the playoffs. We've got a very good squad. I would expect a few players to leave in the summer because they might not quite be up to League 2 standard. But we've got a very young team and they're developing nicely. Potentially we could sell a couple of players. Hopefully we'll get decent money to fund our promotion push in League 2 next season. The dream carries on. But if you've enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.